Alright guys, welcome. So after you've actually gotten into GeoGebra, this is the screen it'll bring you to. We're going to go ahead and click on Materials. And then in the search bar, we'll type in Elementary. We're going to have to scroll down a little bit here. Click on the Show More option. Scroll down a little bit. Click on Show More again. And it'll be this application, Elementary School Applets. There's a few options here on the left side, and we're going to click on the Number, Sense, and Place Value option. There's quite a list here in this category. We're going to scroll down to number 25, fraction bars. And that loads up our application for us here. In the top left corner here, you can see it already clicked on this option because it's surrounded by this blue little outline. And that'll be the same for any time you click on any of these options. So this arrow has an option for move, and that'll be whenever you place an object on there, you can actually move where you've placed it. And there's this pen option that I'm actually going to use this a little bit later on. So if you accidentally click something or draw something that you don't like, you can click on this delete button. It looks like a little trash can. And then you can click on whatever it was that you don't want and it gets rid of it for you. But if you accidentally do that, you don't want to use that delete button because sometimes it'll leave a little dot wherever it's deleted from. You can do this undo option over here in the right corner. And that gets rid of it for you. If you accidentally hit that option and you didn't want to get rid of it, you can click the redo button and it brings it right back where it was for you. And if for some reason you just click so many things and there's so much going on here and it'll take too long to get rid of it for you, you can just click this right here in the left corner, reset, and it clears the whole screen for you. So in these boxes here we have the 1 whole, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, and so on down the list. And there's even a custom option, but we're not going to use that one in this lesson. And I like the 1 whole because it's obviously representing an object as one number. It's not a half a number, it's not a portion of it, it's the whole thing. It's 1/1. It makes it real simple to compare a half or a third to that because it is one whole object. Alright, so now that I've shown you guys a little bit of this website, I'm going to ask that you guys take out the worksheet that I handed out in class earlier. And only going to do the first page of it, not the second page. So if you need to, pause the video. I'm going to actually go over some of the answers shortly, so I need you to pause it. That way you can work on it before we go ahead. Alright, now that you guys had finished the first page of the worksheet, we're going to actually go over some of it here. Alright, in the first problem, we had the 1 whole again is the base. We had 1/2, so I'm going to click 1/2. We're going to move it so that it lined up exactly 1/2 with the whole. And it was plus 1/3, so we're going to click 1/3. Again, we're going to need to click on the move option to move it. We're going to just line it right up along with the other one. Now you can actually see the relationship between 1/2 plus 1/3 to a whole object. This little space here is the remaining space, so you know it doesn't equal a whole number. So switch over to my pen. We're going to actually do this. So 1/2 excuse my handwriting here, plus 1/3. And if you guys completed the problem correctly, you know that you just got to find the least common denominator. In this case, we're going to multiply numerator by 3 as well. This one will multiply by 2. And this will make the denominator the same number. Which would be 3/6 plus 2/6. Which equals 5/6. Alright, and we're going to do one more problem together. And I'm going to, again, just need to reset the whole screen. It's all gone. So click on the whole. Put that as our base again. And this time we're going to do a subtraction one. And this is going to be in problem number 4. Go to the pen option. 1/2 that's supposed to be a 2 minus 1/8. We'll actually put this again along to measure it along the whole object here. We're also going to put the 1/8 in there. Now we're going to actually be subtracting this 1/8 from 1/2. So we can line it up together to show that it's going to actually be even more than this. So this gap is actually quite large. It would be from here. So we need to again find the least common denominator, in which case the 8 seems to be a good number as 2. We go into that, we'll do 4. Same for the numerator. We don't have to do the other one because it's already gonna be a good denominator to work with. So it's gonna be 4/8 minus 1/8. That'll be, so that's supposed to be 8. That's gonna be 3/8 as the final answer. And we could take 3/1/8 and put it up against it to compare, but we're not going to do that. Alright guys, so you can actually complete the second half of your worksheet for homework and turn that in tomorrow. We'll go over that at the beginning of class. And there's an assessment that I would like for you guys to complete tomorrow night. You don't have to complete it tonight. I'd like for us to go over the second half of the worksheet tomorrow, but I want to give you guys some practice again on your own. That way you guys can get a little bit more familiar with this. And I'd like for you guys to use the fraction bars, draw it in there, and even give some explanations as to how it can be helpful. Alright guys, enjoy homework.